What up? Top of the top. What's up, Dramatic? What up, bro? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. What's up, Miss Jackie? How you doing today? See, everybody is up and ready. Thursday. Look how fast this time flying, y'all. Y'all see it, man. Tomorrow, Friday already. We here, though. What's up, y'all? Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that's here. Shout out to the replay gang. What's up, Jamal Johnson? What's up, bro? Apex. Good morning, Miss Theo. What's up? I see y'all cooking this morning. Rena Love, what's up? Y'all know what's good. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all know what's up. Look, today ain't gonna be that long. We're gonna talk about it today. Ain't too much to talk about. Ain't a lot going on, y'all. But we're gonna talk about what's going on. Today we're gonna talk about Pusha T throwing shots at Jim Jones in his new song. And PHARELL had an event. Some of y'all already know that PHARELL is the new, basically, president of Louis Vuitton. The position that Virgil had, Kanye West's friend, the position that Kanye West always wanted, PHARELL got that job now. And they had a runway event for Louis Vuitton, and a lot of people was there. The main characters that was there was Jay-Z and Beyonce, because y'all know they support PHARELL. And it was said that, you know, during the runway walk, they played a song, the new song by Pusha T and his brother Malice, The Clips. And within the song, it was some Jim Jones disses, a lot of Jim Jones bars. He was going at Jim Jones on the song. They played this song at the Louis Vuitton event. They played it on the runway, and they say that Jay-Z and Beyonce was bopping their head, and it was rich white people there too. Long story short, man, we're going to talk about it, man, because Jim Jones washed up. Actually, this is going to be a washed up episode anytime we're talking about Jim Jones. But this was going on. Jamal Johnson, what's up? What's up, Shayla? What's up, Jamila? I know my holler at y'all. All right, so I was trying to share this video, but anyway, we're about to get into it. So like I said, man, don't forget to hit the all notification bell, leave a comment. Let me know what's your opinion. Other than that, we about to get into it. Let's go. Pusha T versus Jim Jones. Jimmy is struggling. And he cannot get right. He taking a lot of L's out here. Because for one, that rap game done slowed all the way up. For two, all people like Jim Jones knew how to do was go to a label and sell him a dream and get a check. Now he can't do that no more. And also, Jim Jones is being accused of kissing Drake's ass so he can get a feature. So this has to do with Drake for real. I'm gonna let y'all know. This really has to do with Drake because everybody know that Pusha T and Drake got beef. And recently, Jim Jones was saying something about how Pusha T is not in the top 50 MCs. So Pusha T took that personal, and Pusha T also know that Jim Jones been kissing Drake's ass ever since Drake did that show at the Apollo. Pusha T feel like Jim Jones kissing Drake's ass so he can get a feature. Because we already know that Jim Jones is a rap hole. A lot of people thought he was a real street dude, but he's nothing but an industry tough guy that perpetrated a fraud to sell a lot of records because he had no talent. The same thing Casanova locked up for is the same thing Jim Jones did. Only difference is he didn't get locked up. Because when Jim Jones was rapping and you was claiming blood, it was okay. Now you can't do that. The point is, Jim Jones is another nigga that never really had no real talent. That nigga was a sidekick. He was the Cameron where Spliff Star is the Busta Rhyme. He was the Cameron where Flavor Flav was the Public Enemy. This nigga was a sidekick, and that's all he was. But when this nigga understood that he can get a check and he can get paid, because he was hanging around them labels watching the game, and he learned the game early, and he knew he can get a check. But the key is Jim Jones never had no real talent. People forget that too. We got to talk about it today. That's why he had to get Max B. He had to always have somebody around him that was hot. Because I told you these niggas, that's how the game been for a lot of New York niggas. It's been like that a long time. People like Noriega. All right, I like Nori. But the truth is, Nori never had no real talent. But Nori always can get niggas around him. Top notch. This is how you're going to tell about hip-hop history to a degree, especially in the early 2000s. All the niggas that didn't have a lot of talent, they had to go get big producers, big features. That's it. They were spending $1 million on them albums just to convince people that they had the best album and they had the most talent. But these dudes, and don't forget, they were spending $1 million on videos back then too. So that's why a lot of people were sold as stars, and people, really celebrated these people, but they really didn't have no talent. It was just a lot of video tricks. That's why most of the artists of nowadays, people didn't get into them until it was video. See, most original hip-hop heads got into it when it was just listening. No visuals, none of that. Strictly playing out the radio, playing out the speaker. But see, then it was a time where they created stars with no talent due to the internet. Not just the internet, we on the internet now, but first it was videos. That's what 106 & Park was about, the basement, MTV. My point is the visuals. The video made it where you can accept a rapper and he doesn't really need talent. You just put a lot of stuff around him, bad chicks, video vixens, material shit. That's why we can look at now and we can say Jim Jones don't have no real hits. So that's why I say we look at Jim Jones now, but if we ask ourselves, how many hit records did Jim Jones actually have? In reality, he only had one. That was called Ballin'. That was his biggest hit. That was like 2007 and 8. He never had a big hit since. But Jim Jones was able to stick around because Jim Jones knew how to play the game of getting features, hanging around whoever hot, and portraying yourself as a Harlem nigga. That's it. And you're also going to see that Jim Jones represent that old nigga that don't want to grow up too. You don't want to grow up. Why I say that? Pusha T and Jim Jones are about the same age. They're around the same age. Pusha T is closer to 50 than people. You see what I'm saying? Pusha T is in his mid-40s. That's all I'm saying. He's not a young boy. But you're going to see he always conduct himself as a grown man. And you're going to see Jimmy, he always want to be a kid. What I tell you about what they mean when you wear your hat backwards. This nigga's still a grown man wearing his hat backwards. He's still going to get stitching on his hats. He doing shit a nigga like me was doing when I was 22. The nigga is a fucking big kid, y'all. And he was selling niggas that street persona because Jim Jones understood that it's a market of ignorant street niggas in the city that's stuck, trying to get out. So he always knew to capitalize off street activity and gangbanging activity because he knew that was a market. That is it. But Jimmy is one of the most frauds you ever will hear in a rap game because he never did shit to nobody. He's a tough guy. He just talk tough. That's why Jim Jones, see, most of us that know our hip-hop history, we remember when you ran out there at Rucker Park and you was running 100 miles an hour and you hopped that fence because you didn't want to get beat up by Junior Mafia. And then after that, you still ain't never do nothing to you did nothing to nobody. But you had a lot of goons do shit. You ain't do shit. So at this event of Louis Vuitton, which was attended by a lot of rich people around the world, if I'm not mistaken, it was in the home of Louis Vuitton, which was in Paris. So niggas was in Paris, and you already know who was there. They was there. They was there. See them? You see this chick Beyonce still out late night with shades on. I'm starting to think she be getting blazed. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. They said it. I don't know, but I'm starting to think she be getting hit because she always got some shades on, bro. And she got shades on at nighttime. I know she be getting blazed. Anyway, this is another point I wanted to make. Like, you see how our people always worshiping Jay-Z and Beyonce because basically they was given to you to be your heroes. All I'm saying with this picture right here, see that couple sitting next to them? I bet you don't know who that is. Guess what? I don't know neither. But my point is, for them to sit next to Jay-Z and Beyonce, they got to be somebody. And my whole point is, it's many people in the world just as rich as them or even richer, but you don't know their name. And another thing is, the people that are richer than them, nobody worships them. Only when you from a place called low self-esteem do you keep thinking that other human beings are gods and goddesses. They just regular people. I want to throw that in there because I'm gonna throw it in every chance I get to show y'all they just regular people. You see the people sitting to Beyonce, who are those chicks? Well, you got to know they got to be somebody to sit that close to Beyonce. They got to be somebody. But my point is, y'all don't know who they are. You don't even know who those two characters are because those are the ones that you are always trained to watch and worship. Now let's move on because it was an event. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Rihanna watch as Pharrell Williams takes over Paris Fashion Week. Yeah, it was an event. So, like I said, the country is going to shit and people going to designer celebrations. That should show you how much they care about what's going on in America anyway. But anyway, you know, Pusha T, his brother Malice walked the runway while they was playing the song. And the song was dissing Jim Jones. This is at the Louis Vuitton event. You see, they walking on the Louis Vuitton runway. And this was niggas in Paris, and they was doing nigga shit like playing rap music, and they was dissing this nigga. Pusha T and Jim Jones appear to get into it following. Wait, hold up. Let me move this right here. Let me move this banner. Scathing new Clips track. Also, if y'all know about the Clips, Pusha T brother Malice, he had retired. He gave himself to the Lord, and I think he back rapping again. But I think now he's not gonna rap about drug dealing and all of that. But I knew Malice, you was gonna have to start rapping again because ain't no way in hell you can be a retired rapper and still survive out here unless you're gonna go work at the post office. I don't think you want to be an ex-rapper working at the post office. But anyway, a new Clips track premiered at Pharrell's first Louis Vuitton show in Paris. Now, don't forget, y'all, Pharrell is running Louis Vuitton now. So all the designs coming out, most of them, he's going to be responsible for the urban design. And don't forget, the only reason why they playing rap, because they understand the urban dollar. See, all these designer people, they already know that their number one supporters is black people now. That's why they all cater to the black community. Before, they didn't do that. This is why Gucci ran and got Dapper Dan, the knockoff man. They went and got him. And then you see, like I said, Louis went and got Virgil. See, these top designers knew they had to start letting black people in because they wasn't going to have the same effect. So this is why they also doing this rap thing and why they got Pharrell in pocket. Because if you don't get hip hop involved, your merchandise will not sell. Now, these are the shots, some of the shots that Pusha T threw at Jim Jones. And he said, I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but there's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. Talking about he trying to get a feature from Drake. Pusha rap seemingly accusing Jones of cutting it up to his nemesis Drake in order to get a guest verse. So Pusha T ain't the only one that see it because we already seen that. Salute Rondell. What's up, Ronnie? I know who lives in stabilized housing, but got a bunch of Louis Vuitton. That's right. You know how I go. You know how I go. Now check it. We already know Jimmy been washed up. I already told you that. I showed you about a month ago. This man had the mayor of New York City come to his house and eat dinner. And then I also show you the same mayor of New York City fucking up the city. So like I say, Jimmy, did the mayor tell you his plans or how he plan on locking a lot of niggas up this summer? Did he tell you he needs you to step it up with those bars to get the young boys hype in the lobby? But all I know is one thing. Pusha T even know Jim Jones washed up because it don't take a rocket scientist to know that. The only people that don't believe Jim Jones is washed up is old heads from Harlem that still drink 40s and still walk around with Hennessy in their pocket. Those are the niggas that don't believe Jimmy washed up. What Pusha T says, I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but there's an elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. He basically saying you still being a doja. You out here chasing features, nigga. You trying to get a hit from Drake because you's a goofy. And Drake know you a goofy, and Drake ain't giving you no feature. You should have known that after y'all did that shit at the Apollo. If Drake was going to give you a feature, he would have did it already. But also, see, Jim Jones was taking shots because he also said that Drake was the greatest rapper of all time over Jay-Z. So they saying that Jim Jones been doing a lot of sucking off. But anyway, Pusha T continues. And those lab diamonds under inspection. Hold up. He said that boy be wearing lab diamonds. But guess what? We already know that because I told you these niggas wear hella fake gold. They wear hella fake jewelry. Know why I know? Because I know jewelry. For him to have on all those diamond chains that fucking big, if you take a picture with a flash and you don't see no lights bouncing off that shit, I already know what time it is. Or if they're real diamonds, those shits are so small and flawed. You cannot have that many big diamonds in a big chain and they don't give off no light, especially when you flash. That's a little tip for you people that don't know about jewelry and how you keep getting tricked. If it don't give off no type of light in the light with a camera at all, that shit fake. That's my opinion. Moissanite, nigga. That's moissanite diamonds. They're not real. They're not Cubans. They're moissanite, lab diamonds. A lot of y'all don't know about that. Shit, diamonds made in laboratories look just like diamonds. They're more high level than Cuban zirconia. And that's what I'm trying to tell you niggas. When a lot of these clowns were wearing these white gold chains, they had a lot of moissanites in the shit. Moissanites, should I say. A lot of y'all don't know that shit. They've been wearing that shit for years. They was wearing moissanite ever since niggas were wearing the red diamond, yellow diamond, blue diamond. A lot of that shit, moissanite shit. Rappers specialize in that shit. Pusha T know the truth. That's why he told you. He continues. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks blocks your blessings. Ooh. He said that boy, you see? Nigga, you're suspect. You always doing fuck shit. That's why you don't get no blessings. Nigga, you're doing bad out here. He said you done blocked your own blessings, nigga. And you wearing fake diamonds. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks blocks your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Long story short, various big name celebrities were also in attendance with Jay-Z and Beyonce nodding heads. This is when they was nodding their head to the track. You know what I'm saying? While they was walking up the runway, see this Pusha T and Matters rapping, walking the track. While they was walking down the runway rapping, Beyonce and Jay-Z was bopping their head, and everybody was chilling. But the whole point is, it was all at Jim Jones' expense. It was all at Jim Jones' expense. And don't forget, he the main nigga always trying to go to the Louis store too. So they was throwing shots. That was another way of showing you, like, look, nigga, we tied in with Louis Vuitton, nigga. You still running around to the Louis store. You still running to the Louis store trying to be dripped up in Harlem on the block, nigga. But we in with Louis. We affiliated with Louis. We the ones going to orchestrate the designs. See? Another thing. Jimmy, you's a coon because, nigga, you almost 50. Now you see you only had a couple hit records. A few. You was on Koch. You was on a low label when you went solo. You didn't put out no new talent. You jerked your whole team. You had a squad. You jerked them all. Because you just was a dumb nigga that didn't grow up. You had a chance to marry your queen, but that wasn't cool. You always wanted to be a cool nigga and a street nigga, but now you was just an old nigga and you washed and you still need features. And Drake ain't doing no feature with Jim Jones. He just used y'all because he was doing a show at Harlem. But you niggas used to be the man at Harlem, but now you was the opening act. You was the flunky in Harlem, nigga. So that's why I say it. But then another thing you did that we're going to talk about. Remember the whole time when you was with Dipset, you was riding on Jay-Z? The whole time you riding on Jay-Z, Nas, you telling Nas you're going to smack his kufi. Then you get with Dame Dash. And then you and Dame Dash start going at Jay-Z. But then you did some bitch shit, and we ain't going to forget. You went to Jay-Z and got signed. But recently, this is what you said. After you see, being that you went to Roc Nation and you still ain't getting nowhere, nigga. You still on the block. You still doing the same shit. Now that you still want to kiss ass. Hey, look at this nigga, y'all. Jim Jones crowns Drake as greatest rapper of all time over Jay-Z. Did you hear this, y'all? Now, like I said, if you're from a certain era, you can say that. That's the truth. Yeah. All the young boys now, all the people that came out, you know, basically everybody that was young when Jay-Z was out of there, basically we're going to say millenniums, Generation Z, long story short, they going to say Drake is the greatest of all time because that's what they grew up to. Another thing is, I'm going to be honest. As of now, Drake's catalog is sick. His hit records are sick. If we were to say how many hit records does Drake have, he's going to have more than Jay-Z. I'm going to be honest with you. He's going to have a lot. But Jim Jones is not the one to be able to say that because you're not from the era of Drake. You get what I'm saying? So when he said that Jay-Z was the greatest all time, that was like a slap in the face of Jay-Z. He was basically trolling Jay-Z. So let's look. This is what happened. So by Jim Jones keep riding Drake nuts, that rubbed Jay-Z the wrong way and that rubbed Pusha T the wrong way. So that's why when they was on the runway, they was getting their laughs off because they knew that song was going to drop. They knew that song was going to be performed. So another thing is, it's also shots at Drake. But a lot of people don't know that it always been tension between Drake and Jay-Z because Jay-Z know Drake is on his heels. Another thing you got to understand is that Drake didn't go through those chambers with them. He did not come up through the ranks of Diddy. That's why Diddy tried to play him a while back and punch him in the face. They was hating on Drake over, like 10 years ago. They've been hating on Drake because he didn't go through the umbrella. You get what I'm saying? He didn't come up under them. He didn't take the Jay-Z route like Kanye did. He went a different route, the Jay Prince route. Long story short, Drake was able to obtain his success and riches without too many obligations to these lame dudes like Jay-Z and the rest of them puppets. You get it? Drake didn't have to play the puppet game. And we also know he was already affiliated with the entertainment industry by way of Degrassi. So we know he already knew the game. He wasn't going to get jerked. He did not have to kiss ass. He didn't do that. So that's why when he blew up, the reason why Drake is where he is at now next to Jay-Z, because he didn't come up under that umbrella, because Jay-Z would have blackballed his ass. Get it? So this is how Drake was able to skip the ranks. He was able to avoid a lot of nonsense. He was able to get to where he had to go. And he also did what, y'all? Drake put out a lot of music. He worked. He put out a lot of music when niggas was chilling. You can't take none away from him. But the point is, Jim Jones knows everything I just said. And he thinks if he kissed Drake's ass, he's going to get a feature or get a deal with OVO. But I wanted to show you. The number one meat huggers in the rap game, some of them just happen to be from New York City because them niggas will do anything for a check. That's just the truth. And these niggas don't want to accept the fact it's over. And I'm going to say it again, Jimmy. Why the fuck you didn't buy no buildings in Harlem? The whole Harlem been getting remixed for years now. Fucking years. You ain't invested no property, nigga. You ain't got nothing shaking in the town. You ain't investing nothing. No, you ain't investing Queens. You just bought a whole bunch of change your whole life. Your whole career, you just bought change, nigga. That's it. Because your house in Jersey, that shit Ben was basic too. That house that nigga had in Jersey, man, regular working people got that shit. It's a fact. He always been a clown. I'm going to holler at y'all in the chat too. But anyway, I want us to take a look at the difference between two grown men. See, I don't got a side in this. I don't pick sides. I'm going to just speak the truth, in my opinion. We're going to look at two grown men around the same age, and let's look at what's wrong with this picture. Somebody ain't doing right? Somebody don't want to grow up. Somebody still thinks the street gonna get them somewhere. And you nigga, you ain't understand that? Jim Jones, you've been in the rap game for 20 years now. You still didn't understand that street shit ain't gonna get you so far. Shout out to Cameron for doing something different, like I said before. You still trying to do the same shit. Everybody know when you rich and got money, you ain't got to prove to the world that you got 10 chains every fucking day. But Jimmy gonna do it because he understands the young boys like the chains. But he don't understand you just a big kid with chains because you a Negro and you didn't never grow up. You only grew to the knee, nigga. That's it. Your mind is childish. That's why you still got to rap till you 50. You going to be rapping till you 56, nigga. That's what you going to do, Jimmy. And Drake know that because he ain't giving you no fucking feature, nigga. So cancel that shit. I told you rap clown niggas. Anyway, back to this nigga. He said Drake was the greatest rapper of all time. But you said that after you was dealing with Roc Nation. You sold out and went to Roc Nation and you thought it was going to boost your career up some more, Jimmy, but it didn't work. So now you trying to run up under Drake. And Pusha T know to play. And don't forget, Pusha T is Jay-Z homeboy. So they know the game. And that's why you got played. The joke's on you, Jimmy. And they use you for content at the Louis Vuitton event. You see, I'm going to show you then, but this ain't you now. And you's a coon and a clown. This is what I was trying to tell people from the street. Y'all didn't never understand these niggas was fucking characters. Jimmy understood when you take a picture, nigga, make your face, frown your face up, nigga. He always frowned his face up because he always knew the game, nigga. Put your tough guy look on, nigga. I'm Jim Jones, nigga. Yeah. But when he get around the industry, this was always the real Jim Jones, sucking niggas off. See the smile? You see what I'm saying? I'm just showing you the game, man. Look. Jules Santana says, Dipset weren't welcome at Rockefeller due to Jay-Z and Cameron riff. See that? Jules Santana has shed light on the past rift between Jay-Z and Cameron and how their funny relationship made Dipset feel unwelcome during their time on Rock Nation. Or pardon me, at Rockefeller. See that? You wasn't welcome. You hated Jay-Z, didn't you? But look what you did when you realized Cam wasn't fucking with you no more. What you do, nigga? You went back cornering and smiling at that nigga face. Because that's what niggas like Jimmy do. And like I say, you sold that fake tough guy image and you still trying to sell that shit. Jimmy, all you going to do is try to claim blood and smoke a lot of blunts. Nigga, that's all you're going to do. You're just going to try to prove the niggas how big your blunts are, and you're going to try to prove the niggas how high you get. Other than that, Jimmy, you're not going to do nothing else. All right? It's just the truth. It's the fucking truth. You're a loser, and that's it. And Drake ain't give you no fucking features. That's it. It's over. So I'm just showing y'all, man, all this shit is a joke. This topic is really boring. But the thing is, I want you to see a grown man that never grew up. And there's going to be a lot of brothers that never grew up, man, following clowns like this. Telling you. This nigga has no businesses, y'all, at all. That I know of, he has no businesses. Fuck that. It shouldn't be no secret. We all know Jim Jones supposed to have something popping off in Harlem. He supposed to have something in Manhattan somewhere. I don't care if it's a little small hole in the wall spot. He supposed to have something. Even Cameron used to own a liquor store. You ain't own shit. My thing is this. It's not about owning businesses. I'm just proving the point, Jimmy, that you still trying to be a rapper. And you're 40-some years old. Who the fuck gonna buy your records? Them young boys ain't buying that shit. I know I ain't buying that shit. Who gonna buy it? I'm not even gonna waste 2 minutes of my time to listen to none of your shit. Never did. That lobby boy shit, I ain't listening to none of that. I don't want to hear that shit. Because it's bullshit. I don't want to hear a nigga that been in Jersey and been in the game for years, and then he want to rap about standing in lobbies that the nigga don't stand in. You know goddamn well you niggas don't stand in no lobby, bro. So why the fuck do I want to listen to that? You're fucking lying, bro. Stop your bullshit. Stop it. But like I say, man, these niggas are closer to 50 than 40. Don't get it twisted. And shout out to Pusha T for cooking this boy. Because they clout this nigga, and we're going to see Jim Jones have a rebuttal. But the key thing about this, don't forget, Jim Jones was the main nigga dissing Jay-Z. The main nigga that went on a campaign with Dame Dash after they broke up. And then look at him. And niggas gave him a pass on this too. Gave him a pass. Because a lot of niggas, I think a lot of men was in love with Jim Jones low-key. I think it was actually with more men that love Jim Jones, pardon me. It's more men that love Jim Jones than actually women. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I ain't never see a woman go hard for Jim Jones like niggas. I'm going to be real. Niggas love that nigga. He's part of niggas' mind. He's a lot of niggas' uncle. Yes, he is. He's some niggas' big homie in their brain. Yup. A lot of niggas deep down inside don't want to say it, but I know the truth. A lot of you niggas don't want to say it, but I fucking know the truth. A lot of y'all really want to say, man, it's because if it wasn't for Jim Jones, man, I would have never turned blood. Your man Jim Jones, the main reason I became blood. I know a lot of you niggas want to say that shit, but you ain't because you're embarrassed. And then a lot of you other niggas, you really want to say the only reason why I started gangbang was because of Lil Wayne. I'm gonna be honest. That's what y'all want to say, but you can't. I know the truth. A lot of you niggas ain't start banging until you heard Jim Jones and Certified Gangster. And Dipset was a movement, and all you niggas wanted to be blood. I know the truth. You fraud ass niggas. I'm just showing you your big homie. All right. And like I said, Drake ain't give you no fucking feature, nigga. Cancel that shit. All right. Now fuck dry ass Jim Jones and Jay-Z and them. They clowning your stupid ass. All right. That's it. They were laughing and they probably was high at the event. All right. Maybe. I don't know. And let's go to Kendrick Lamar because he been getting trolled too. They say this boy took a picture with fake Jordans on. What y'all think? They say this man rocking fake ass Jordans and got caught slipping. That's what they said. And mind you, he's in New York, y'all. Kendrick Lamar was in New York. I think that boy went to the garment district and ran to 28th Street real quick and bought him a pair of J's. That's what I think. Because they know when they're a celebrity, they know you ain't gonna know that shit. Nigga might have needed a pair of sneakers to match your outfit. Told the nigga, look, take me to 28th and Broadway real quick. And the African man said, I got that for you. I got you. I got the Jordan. I got the Air Force One. Come on. Took that nigga upstairs, man, that room. Nigga, they said that boy got on fake Jordans, man. This shit crazy, man. At first glance, Lamar's new shoes appear to be a pair of Air Jordans. However, a little research online and a closer look at the videos of the shoes shows that they are, in fact, knockoffs. I told you these niggas be knockoffs. A lot of niggas is off-brand niggas and knockoff niggas. Oh, man. What's up, Shice Black? Yeah, he started a lot of gang ties in London, too. See what they did, bro? We got this is what I all want people to understand, man. All that gangbanging rap was all about money, man. They already understood that, man. The more we got to remember, gangbanging was in its prime in the early 2000s. It was a fad, and it was a market. So every rapper knew that was affiliated. You claim a gang, you throw it up, you're going to get guaranteed record sales. It was no ifs, ands about it. That's what it was all about. Record sales. And that's what Jim perfected. When Snoop Dogg got older, he perfected that shit. That's why when you see Snoop Dogg, remember, as he got older, it wasn't really about his music no more. It was about him promoting Crip. That's why I kept telling people, this is when it went into the era of you don't really need no talent. You just got to claim a gang. And that's what happened. That's why, and then the rappers that claimed a gang and had talent, then they was able to get a lot more money. But all that shit was a fad, man. It was a fucking fad. It was a facade. Jimmy and them knew that they can tour the world and get paid. But you see what they're not going to tell you. When they was going to places like Ohio, they was getting ran down and shot at. When they was going to Arkansas, places like that, they was getting shot at, chased. Get it? That's what was happening to them niggas. So the real street people already knew what time it was. All that shit was for the industry and people that watch BET. The real street niggas already knew they was frauds. Real blood niggas knew it was a joke. I knew it was a fucking joke when them niggas had a video with spinners on the rims and put flags on the fucking rims. I been knew it was a fucking joke. Putting flags on a rim. It was commercial ass niggas. You know what I call them? What we call them, me and my people, I call them fashion bloods. That's all they was fashion bloods. Niggas that's blood, but they just into the fashion. They just like to wear a lot of flags, matching clothes, a lot of red. I call them fashion bloods. And those are niggas that ain't gonna put in no fucking work. All right, they call fashion bloods. Don't forget that. That's Jim Jones. Memphis police want your help after this elderly woman got robbed trying to get cash out the ATM. You see what this man did to Granny? I meant to speak on this shit before, but it's part of that desperation shit I was talking about. This man put out a gun on Granny, man. Now, we know this nigga's a black junkie, a young fiend. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, be on point out here, man. That's all this is about. Be on point, man, because it's still going down. Now I got to talk about another dusty-ass bitch they just brought out. Salute, Hakeem. Thanks for supporting the channel, family. That's right. Everyone want to be a gangster until some real gangsters show up. That's right. Thank you very much, Maintain, for becoming a member. Thank you very much, Barbara Floyd, for supporting the channel like you do every day. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But we here. Today ain't going to be that long, y'all. This is the new chick, Sexy Red, they promoting. I told y'all, man, on the radio right now, it's like five rap chicks they playing heavy. And the reason why I say that, y'all, because I'm the type, I like to know what's going on. So you know how some people say, I don't listen to the radio. Guess what? I don't listen to the radio neither. But what I do is I do tune in for at least a couple minutes. I do it all the time. I listen to the radio just to see what's going on. So long story short, salute, Scott LaRock. Thanks for supporting the channel, bro. Appreciate it. Right now, because mind you, that's why I try to tell y'all, see, I pay attention to shit. When something is off or different, I start paying attention. So when I started paying attention to how they pushing out all these female rappers, pushing them out, the industry, pushing them out, factory-made bitches, making them, pushing them out. I said, yo, what the fuck is all this shit about all these females rappers out now? They never did this shit. Never. It only could be one female rapper out at a time. Meaning, okay, when Nicki Minaj is out, Cardi B is chilling, right? When Nicki Minaj's album, she get a tour run, she go take it down, go chill with her husband, then Cardi B will drop her album. And then you give it, then Megan, but that's how it always been, you know, Lil' Kim will drop. But Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown would never come out at the same time, all the time. One to drop, another one to drop. Y'all even know that with female R&B, Faith and Mary would never come out at the same time. But now they flooding all these female rappers. Cardi B, Glorilla, Ice Spice, this chick Sexy Red, that chick Sweetie. It's a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of them. Who else, y'all? Lotto. They play a song on the radio called Big D Energy. You see what I'm saying? Chicks rapping about big D energy. You see that? But what about a kid and teenager that hear that shit? But my point is this, it's okay. These are songs that's being played, so I'm listening. I'm like, half these chicks talking about how they gonna shoot somebody. This chick talking about, because I'm pretty sure you heard it. If you didn't hear it, you're gonna hear it, because it's the ignorantest, motherfucking, nastiest song you ever heard in your whole life. And this chick had the nerve, Sexy Red, to admit that she had chlamydia twice. Twice. And this is part of her marketing scheme. Why? Because she got a song saying, grown-ups, you already grown, so you ain't got to close your ears. She got a song talking about her pussy pink and her ass is brown. And they play that shit on the fucking radio. And then on top of that, I see this after this. I'm peeping the song. I see this. This chick told me she had chlamydia, but her rap song, she talking about her pussy. I'm like, what games are they playing, man? But this is what they promoting. Remember, Glorilla had to come out and say some of the dumbest shit. I'm telling you, they're purposely getting dumbass people, giving them deals because they want you to follow them. But you ain't gonna follow them, but your kids are, your daughters are, your teenage nieces is, your cousins, they gonna follow these dumb bitches. Yes, she did, y'all. This woman said she had chlamydia twice. Twice. And you're going to see the same marketing scheme. Does she not have the bang as Nicki Minaj had years ago? But don't forget, y'all, for those who don't know, that whole bang cut started from New York City. Let me let y'all know that too, because a lot of y'all don't know that neither. New York chicks started that bang action. Don't forget that. Nicki made it popular around the world. But before Nicki ever wore a bang, that was the basic New York chick. Don't forget that. But you're going to see everybody got to pattern themselves the same way. The same gimmick. What? You got to get blonde hair. You got to have a bang, maybe. You got to get tattoos. You got to talk some shit. But in my opinion, she could be a nasty-ass chick that barely was taking baths for when she got this deal. And this bitch probably stayed in the goddamn health clinic. All right? So, but guess what? This is what they selling. This is what they selling to the people now. Another one, found, packaged, sold. Another one. So like I said, you listen to the radio, back to back female shit. But then guess what else they doing? They playing all the females' new songs, but then they still playing old songs like Wet Ass P, you know what I'm saying? They still playing the Megan song. They still playing, like they got all these female songs in rotation, I promise you. Then when a man song come on, Lil Baby, it's gonna be some crying, whining shit. All of the male rap songs right now are niggas crying and whining on the radio. All the female songs is them going hard. And I'm not gonna lie, all the female songs sound better. I'm not gonna lie. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now this is my point. She's rapping totally ignorant, but the song is hard. Meaning I already know in the club it's gonna hit. I already know this. See, certain songs I know when I hit. In the car, in the club is gonna hit. That's why I tell you every now, because I like to know what's going on. That's how I stay in tune. Get it? Tune in. But anyway, this chick talking about her pee and her you know what I'm saying, her whole, they playing on the radio. And then after everybody get into the song, she comes out and says she got burnt twice. Chlamydia. That means you fucking nasty. You still probably nasty. You probably still got herpes and some more shit. Syphilis. Just showing you. What's up, Stacy? The new Keith Sweat. Thank you. Yeah, they turn these new rappers into Keith Sweat niggas. That's right. I ain't lying. You're not lying. Because I'm telling y'all, I can't tolerate that shit. These dudes be crying, whining, how out their mind. Because what they did, women, they tried to trick y'all. They took away R&B and they try to have these rap niggas singing to y'all so y'all get caught up in that bullshit. That's all that shit is. The rap niggas replaced the R&B niggas. That's what happened. And that shit playing on the minds of women. So now, remember before when it was R&B niggas, see, put it like this. You remember how R&B dudes was considered to be corny? But that made women least fall in love with a good guy. You know, a nerd, a lame, whatever. That so-called good R&B singers had good guy images, you know. So when a lot of y'all, you know, growing up, well, you know, when you got hooked on these R&B dudes, at least they had good character images, you know, images. Now they want y'all to get caught up in the image of the thug. And that's why they got to have thugs singing to women now. So-called thugs, street niggas singing to women. And what's women's favorite slogan? Oh, I don't like nothing. He corny, he boring, he's a lame. But guess what? You like niggas with action that like to do a whole lot, cheat on you, give you STDs, knock you upside the head, and ask you to hold some money. You like them type of niggas, right? Yeah, because you like thugs. You don't like corny niggas. That's why your life fucked up now for a lot of y'all. That's what I'm saying, right? And let's ask the question, y'all. How can they play a song on the radio? Outright saying it. Her coochie pink, her asshole brown. Saying it on the radio. Crystal clear, slow, so you make sure you can hear it all clear. They don't want you to, it ain't like before when they rapping and disguised it, you know, flipped it a little bit. That's what the whole shit was. I broke this down the other day. Hip-hop rap was supposed to be flipped and coded. Only the smart hip-hop heads or rappers or rap fans were supposed to be able to decode certain lyrics. But when they dumbed it down, they made it where anybody could understand the lyric. A 6-year-old, 5-year-old, a white man that's fucking 48 years old, he can understand rap lyrics now because it's for everybody. But that's why they had to dumb it down. And when you dumb it down with dumb people that can't rap. So you can't get a nigga with bars to dumb it down. That's not going to happen. The only thing a nigga going to do with bars, he might change his flow, but he ain't changing his content, what he's saying. But when you get a person that's dumb, they automatically going to be dumbed down. You see the difference? I broke this down before. This is why you always heard the story about Biggie saying he ain't want Puffy in the studio. Because Puffy would try to get him to dumb down and make stupid ass pop songs. And Big as an artist, he like lyrics and bars. Niggas don't want to dumb down when you got bars. Get it? When a nigga can rap his ass off, you can't get him to just rap about bullshit. Nigga don't want to do that shit. Because it's like, yo, I ain't trying to dumb my shit down. But when you got a dummy that's happy to get a deal and they just happy to be in the booth, you make them sing anything. And guess what? Every rapper that gets dumbed down always get jerks in the end. They get jerked. So don't forget, Glorilla gonna get jerked. She gonna get jerked. All these chicks gonna get jerked. That's another thing too. Don't forget that. Every female rapper in the end is gonna get jerked. Because all they doing now, which they've been doing, that Cardi B proved to them, that you can take a chick out the strip club and turn them into a rapper and get paid. So that's why half of these chicks, they coming out the fucking strip club. That's a lot of this shit is. And before, see, niggas got a chick off the street, invested in her, and they made her go sell her ass, called prostitution and pimping. Now they take that money and say, go record these songs, go in the studio, girl, make these tracks. I'm gonna make you a star. They're gonna make her a star and take all her fucking money. That's the new pimping. But then again, they already do that to male rappers. Go in that booth, nigga, spit them bars, drop them tracks. Give me that shit. I'ma sell this shit. Take your ass home, go on tour or something, nigga. You got pimped. That's what happened. That's what happened to Migos too. A lot of niggas, man, they get jerked. It's called 360 deals, man. It's called make you hot, make a lot of money off you real fast, and then dispose of you. 360, nigga. Why? Because you got robbed so fast, nigga, we ran circles around you. 360. We finessed you so quick. We ran laps around your stupid ass. And by the time you wake up, you broke. 360 deal. You get it? And you back to square one. You back to where you started from. You in a never-ending circle. 360 deal. You get it, Jimmy? You've been going nowhere fast. No career. You've been out before Drake. How the fuck Drake come out way after you and he doing better than you and you trying to sign with him? See that? Because when you a dumb street nigga, you're not going to know how to take care of business. When you don't put on other rappers, you want to be the headliner. But then again, he wanted to be a CEO. One nigga dead, one nigga in jail to this day. And he's still trying to get features. See that? Fucking clown. Learn from these dummies because you can learn a lot from a dummy. Jim Jones is the biggest dummy of all time. And he's not gangster at all. I don't know why y'all understand that shit. You niggas bought that shit. You bought a character of a nigga that did put in real work. Because the real Jim Jones killed 900 people. He made them drink some shit called Kool-Aid with cyanide in it. That's where the saying comes, don't drink the Kool-Aid. But you niggas drunk the Kool-Aid that Jim Jones gave you. And he ain't do shit. But the real Jim Jones, he killed 900 people. That's a fact. This nigga, he ain't do shit. I'm gonna be real. He might have punched a couple people, but he a sucker punch type nigga. Jim Jones, the type of nigga that punch you. He punch you when you ain't looking. He one of them niggas, man. And when he hit you, that shit ain't gonna hurt. He one of them type of niggas. So I know he ain't never knocked no nigga out. That's why they need a freaky Zeke to do that. Jim Jones could just hit you and run. He couldn't knock niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas buffoons. And I'm gonna be real. Freaky been hiding out ever since that paperwork keep coming back. Every time Freaky Zeke come out, somebody bring up that paperwork, that nigga go back in the hiding again. Yo, you niggas is crazy, man. Only reason why y'all gotta keep going in the hiding because y'all keep trying to play that street shit. Look, man, retire from the streets, Jimmy. Do what Casanova did. I'm gonna tell you dumb niggas again. You don't gotta be like Casanova, Jimmy. You don't gotta wait till you locked up to retire from rap or gangbanging. Also, I ain't even gonna admit the fact. I'm not even gonna talk about how I know you and 6ix9ine tied in together. I ain't gonna talk about that. See, this nigga was on a federal government phone, a hot ass phone, talking about violate him, super violate that nigga, but he ain't getting no trouble. And niggas bought that shit. Oh my fucking God, man. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. He got a pass from the feds. He tied him with the mayor. But when he with you, he gonna claim lobby boys in blood. Even Drake know this nigga fake, man. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, man. Hope your life been good, Jimmy. And I hope Chrissy leave your dumb ass. I hope she leave your stupid ass. Because you wash, nigga. Laundry. That's what we call you, laundry. All right? We about to put you on spin cycle. Other than that, man, we about to get out of here. What up, Wax Dog? What up, bro? About to get out of here, y'all. Shayla, doing the What's Poppin' show tonight. This Thursday done came quick, man. We got other things coming up. Shout out to the members. What up, Kim? What's up, Kim? Y'all know what's up, man. Front and center. What's up in here? That's all, y'all. We had to look full circle at all this shit, man. Y'all. Oh, okay. Let me ask this other question. Can a lot of people finally understand it and acknowledge that all this shit is over with? It's at its end now. Like I say, man, we ain't want to accept the fact. Heavy metal had to die. They had to kill rock and roll. R&B dead. Hip hop dead. I'm just trying to tell y'all this shit. I've been campaigning this shit the whole year. All I've been doing is I ain't been trying to kill it. I just been trying to tell you that it's killed. The powers that be had a meeting and said we're gonna get this shit a big funeral. That's why they had that event on the TV or that hip hop ceremony at what it was, the Grammys, whatever. That 50th anniversary of hip hop. I told y'all that was the funeral. Niggas didn't believe me. All right, the museum. That's the goddamn graveyard. Y'all niggas don't understand this shit yet. The museum is the graveyard. When you go to a graveyard, that's a museum of dead people. That's why they got mausoleums and shit. Mausoleum, museum, same shit. Told y'all hip hop is fucking dead. We inhaling the fumes of this shit. That's why, guess what, y'all? See, when we talk about hip hop now, all we really could talk about is back in the day. I don't give a fuck who you are. If we start talking about hip hop right now, some kind of way, we're gonna go in the back in the day. Well, back in the day it was different. Because that's what we're gonna do. We can't talk about new hip hop no more. That's my point. It's dead. We only can talk about back in the day. Whenever you talking about back in the day all the time, that's when you know that current state is over. That's how it works. That's why we talk about back in the day. Remember how we grew up? Remember how grandma, that shit dead. Grandma gone. Household gone. So you only talk about old shit because it's dead. That's why I was trying to tell y'all, get off that old shit. I've been telling you this from day one. We go into the old things to remind us of our past. We do not stay trapped in old things. Anything that is old, it eventually dies, y'all. And hip hop is dying. It's already dead. It's over with. We are dealing with the fumes of this shit. And like I'm gonna say it again, the only way we can have real hip hop conversations, we have to talk about the past. Because why? It has not been no real hip hop for us to talk about within these past couple of years, other than bogus trending topics. We can't say, yo, that album that dropped last year with so-and-so, that shit was fire. Nigga, I'm playing that shit right now. We can't say that no more. We can't say that. You get it? Yeah, everybody got their little songs they like. Yeah, you got the people you really listen to, but that shit, a lot of this shit ain't hot like that. I'm being real. It's not fire. It's not. Because good music can't be contained. It's going to always spill out. So that's how I know, man. Ain't a lot of music out right now. And the shit Rap is dead. That's all I'm saying. Niggas know that. That's why niggas doing other things. Why you think Pharrell is running Louis Vuitton now? A top-notch hip-hop producer ain't making tracks. What the fuck that should tell y'all? He knows it's dead. He said, hold up. I can't live my life banking on rap money. Let me get into these other things. That's why you see all of the successful rappers, even Pusha T. He still rap, but he got other deals. Don't forget, he got other deals. So all of the smart rappers already got into other things. It is only rappers like Jim Jones that still promote being on the block and lobby boy behavior. Stupid shit. That's why he gonna be like James Brown. This nigga had to rap till he's 60 years old. It's the truth. He's gonna have to rap forever. Drake is still rapping, but he has money invested in a whole lot of shit. Whole lot of shit. We already know what Jay-Z same shit. Jimmy, all he invested was jewelry, chains. I told y'all that. Chains and cars, getting them painted 8 times and shit. That's it, man. So I want my people to understand this, man. Don't follow dumb niggas no more, man. The days of following idiots are over with. Please understand that. Just understand that. That's all I'm saying, man. You heard the saying, good guys finish last. But you ain't understand that meant they're going to survive. That's what that means. The good guy going to finish last. But guess what? He going to still be around. Don't forget that. But all this shit over with anyway. The streets is dead. Hip-hop dead. That's why I put it together. I put 2 and 2 together. I said, look, they killing hip-hop, and at the same time, they putting war on the streets. I know what the fuck they doing, man. They killing the juice. They killing this shit. They slaying it. The community is being slayed. Everything you love is getting slayed. I told you that, man. Your hero, slayed. Everything you believed in is slayed. Your religion, slayed. Church ain't janking. Church ain't talking about nothing. You walk in the church, walking out empty as hell. Still confused and lost. It's over. All your traditions, destroyed. All your customs, gone. It's happening right in our face. It's just making it look good and normal. What's up, Faith? What's up, LJ, Latasha Jordan? Heating up the chat as usual. What's up, Melanice? What's up, making music? Matthew 20:16. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. For many be called, but few are chosen. That's right. Many will come, few shall be chosen. Because remember, y'all, this is what my people got to understand. I had to learn this shit. Guess what? Sometimes it's okay to finish last. Sometimes it ain't always about being first. That's what I try to tell niggas. It ain't always about trying to be quick to blow up real quick. Motherfuckers that blow up quick, they fall off fast. Sometimes the motherfucker that took the longest remains and sustains and don't go nowhere. It's called the turtle. Don't go nowhere. See? Y'all niggas, some people never understood the science of life, man. You control your own destiny. It's okay to finish last, y'all. Because sometimes finishing last represents longevity. Just like we finishing last, you know, I talk about the race, and the race of life, we finishing last. We are, but guess what? It'll be a day we'll be first again. Just not right now. We got to hold this L. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. We got to hold this L now, because guess what? We've been winning a lot too. They say our peoples were winning for centuries. They said our peoples were winning for centuries when they was fucked up. And they was getting put in bondage, and they was living in caves, and they was going through hell in Europe, starving and fucked up and cold, freezing. They ain't had shit. We had silks, best, finest of land, gold, bronze, copper. We had every fucking thing. They was fucked up out here. So it's their turn to shine. They got their turn. But trust me. That's what the whole science of the Alpha and Omega is. That's the science of it. You know what I'm saying? Some things have no beginning, no ending. But at the same time, some things can appear to be one thing, but it ain't. It could look like these people running the world, but little do they know, one day they all gonna fall. That's just how life works. Thank you very much, Shireen, for supporting the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know what's up. Yeah, y'all, that's all this shit is about. But yeah, life is gonna be what it's gonna be. But anyway, we all got it. This ain't about nothing, y'all. This ain't nothing but some rap shit, but the whole key within this is that, look, man, the life you live is gonna catch up with you. I'm talking to the people that's young on the come up, man. Don't make the wrong move. Don't worry about how people perceive you and look at you. Don't worry about no fucking ego and no image. Just do what you got to do for you and yours. That's all that matters. And I'm showing niggas that what? That whole street shit was a fucking lie. It was a fake persona, and it's part of the reason why we where we at, where they say that the black man is a fucking baby boy that never grew up and never got his shit in order. And he not the head of the household, and he's a deadbeat daddy, and all he want to do is be a dog and fuck bitches. That is the narrative put on a black man. And all he want to do is sell drugs and gangbang and party and get high and drink liquor. That is our fucking MO. You get it? That is the narrative on a black man. And guess who makes it stick? Niggas like Jim Jones. That's his whole job. That's who he is, y'all. So I'm just telling you, you got options. You can still move around like Jim Jones if you want to, but you ain't got to be like that all the time, because that shit ain't going to get you nowhere. Understand that Jim Jones put on costumes, all right? When it's time to go somewhere in public, when it's time to get some money, he going to throw in his toughest costume, my niggas. He going to throw in that toughest outfit he got in that closet, and he going to play that fucking role. But any other time, he's not like that for real. So just remember that. And just understand, niggas like Jim Jones don't get nowhere in life. And it's sad, me and this nigga the same sign, his birthday around the same time as mine. That's how I know he's a bullshitter. That's how I know him. Anyway, Chris Miller, what up? About to get out of here, y'all. I tell him make today smooth. Barbara Floyd. Who else up in here? King D, Bishop, what up, bro? M. Dot, what's up, M. Dot? I see you back. That's why if I named y'all to name the top 5 rap songs right now, I bet y'all a lot of y'all couldn't even do that shit. But I bet you was a time before you could. So there's a joke. What's up, Shayna? Ty 105. Yeah, man, all that shit is a joke, y'all. Shout out to the people in the building, man. Shit is dry out here. It's fucking dry. This rap shit is dying, man. Because like I say, man, we already know the real shit going on, man. Ain't none of this shit about nothing. If you notice, it's not really no concerts. You're not seeing no major promotion on Instagram. You know how usually they'll promote up-and-coming projects. They'll be promoting their newest events, their walkthroughs. You're not really seeing none of that shit no more. It's going to be a dry summer, y'all. Some places it's going to be raining the whole month of July. Some people don't even have no clue what's going on, man. They playing with this weather shit. When the weather get humid, it rain, people be in the house, make you run up more power, make the bills go up. The kids home from school, the bills go up. They eat more food. It's going to cost people more money this summer. That's the politic part. That's the whole game plan. Make you run that bill up, run that money up. Then they know, next thing you know, back to school shopping again. They know that shit. That's why the smart people, you better start buying pieces now. Start picking up little shirts and shit here and there, little stuff. Because, man, they playing a dirty game out here, y'all. Miss Jackie. Black Bobby, what's up, Black Bobby? They saying Killer Mike new album is fire. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Jada about to go in the coffee business with his father and his son. That's what's up, Jada. Yeah, I heard about Jada with that coffee shop. That's why I always respect Jada Kiss, man, because Jada Kiss know how to move, man. You ain't gonna never see Jada Kiss acting like no fucking clown. You never gonna see him act like a clown. Never. I'm gonna be honest. You ain't gonna see Jada be no fucking goofy ass nigga. That's why I fuck with Jada. I told y'all, man, I rock with the cool dudes. I'm a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I talk all that smack and all that. I get gangster and tough and all that, but I'm really a cool dude. I rock with the, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that's cool. Like I said, Takeoff. I rock with Takeoff. I always rock with Takeoff the most. Because I rock with dudes that got talent. Know they got talent, but they just lay back with their shit cool. Smooth. The one you wouldn't even know was the nicest in the room. The best. Those are the dudes I rock with. I don't like all them niggas that talk shit, try to be this and that. I don't really fuck with them like that because most of the time they full of shit, or I just don't fuck with how they move. You know what I'm saying? I rock with cool dudes and laid back dudes. Dudes that got, you know what I'm saying? That's who I rock with. Jada, he never been a clown. Cameron, to me, never been a clown. Niggas like that. Kiss Cafe is already out and sold out. I try to buy some. See? He's smart. They understand. Look, we don't sell drugs no more, bro. We sell coffee now. It's the same thing. We still sell it at weight. We still got to buy it, purchase it, bag it, move it, work. Drug dealing, selling. It's just legal drugs, coffee. Dummy. Hustling. Y'all niggas don't know how to hustle. If you a hustler, you can hustle any fucking thing. You don't got to just sell no fucking crack, dummy. You sell anything. You a hustler. That's a real hustler. Sell any fuck. You give me some shit, I'm going to move that shit. Promise you. That's how a real hustler work. I'll tell you right now, I done sold shea butter, all that shit, soap. I was getting that shit by the bundle, selling all that. I'm in a barbershop cutting hair. I got my own products on the side. I do it all. I sell that shit on the street. I don't give a fuck. I done did shit like Valentine's Day. I'm posted up on downtown Brooklyn. I got the flowers, the chocolate, nigga. Yeah, I done did all that. That's why I say you can't talk to me about hustling. A lot of y'all can't talk to me about none of that. I done did all that. When it's time to get it, it's time to get it. And that's whatever you got to do. That's legit. That's how you get money. All the other shit is out the window. Ain't no way you a hustler and you only get money one way. You're not a fucking hustler, nigga. You're a drug dealer. Hustler gonna get money by any means. Oh, you got some TVs you trying to move? I help you. Oh, you got some bottles of liquor? I'll help you. That's me. Oh, you got a car you want to sell? I'll help you move that shit. That's me. I'm a middleman, that shit. Hustler. Yeah. Some of us, we just got it in us. That's just who we are. We're going to make shit shake. Some of y'all just going to sit and wait. I'm talking about you fake niggas. You ain't going to do nothing but wait. You ain't no hustler, nigga. You nigga real hustler sell anything. Trust me. Or if you ain't got nothing to sell, you middleman, dummy. You know niggas that got some shit where you put yourself in the middle and you charge a fee. Middleman, fool. It's called hustling. Making something out of nothing. Anyway, man, them days over with. Like I said, they ain't letting you hustle no more. They ain't gonna let you sell no water. Only thing they allowing some people to do now is bag outside. That's about it. They ain't gonna let you sell shit. Like Lenny from Good Time. That's right. That's what they were showing us, Brian. They were showing us, man, the ghetto, man. They were showing us how niggas was poor, but that nigga Lenny stayed hustling, getting money. That's why Lenny had on no fucking furs. Lenny had the gold chain. Lenny was hustling. They were showing us the whole time, man. When you're in the ghetto, you gotta hustle, man. They were showing us. That's why I told you I still tap in with Good Time to this day, man. That was the soul and the essence, man. I'm telling you. It was a lot of hidden jewels in Good Times, y'all. Especially that episode with that black Christ on the wall. It's jewels all in that shit. And it's funny because people forget when they put the black Christ on the wall, they was getting mad good luck. James was getting good luck, finding money. They was coming up. And then as soon as they took that shit down, Florida kept hating on that shit. Bad shit kept happening to them. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Word, man. It was a lot of jewels in Good Times. I'm telling y'all, man. Don't just keep being on this goofy ass digital shit. You got to go back into history. Know why I say that? Because remember, y'all, when Good Time, it wasn't big screen HD. So when you watching HD on big screen, all of the old classics, the shit is like brand new again. It's better. Just tell them, being honest. We was watching Good Time on small ass 13 inches and 19 inches, y'all. That shit was different. You watch that shit on a goddamn 55, 60, clear, it look with some surround set is different. You know what I'm saying? But when you go back into it, you will catch all of the jewels. All of the jewels. Because there was a lot of key jewels in Good Times and shit like that. Thank you, Theo. Thank you very much. I know you've been MIA grinding. Like I say, if you got talent, and if you want to be on reality TV, if you have anything dealing with with the industry talent, fashion, doing hair, cutting hair, whatever it is, makeup, anything dealing with talent, you holler at Miss Thea Washington on Instagram. And don't come with no funny shit. Because at the end of the day, she makes shit happen. So y'all need to holler. She tapped in. I told y'all certain people around here tapped in. It's not a bunch of weirdos around here. It's real people around here that do real things in real life. That's all I'm trying to tell people. Salute to Thea. Always supporting. So I'm telling y'all, we got people amongst us, man. That's doing shit. And that's connected. Everybody ain't trying to be no damn celebrity. That's the only difference. Everybody don't want to say, look at me, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing something better than you. You got to go to work every day. I don't. See? You got people that's doing things, but they ain't got to act like that every day. You ain't never going to know because they just regular, humble people, man. Everybody know that, man. Real people know that shit ain't about no damn fucking fame and want to be bothered all the time with fake-ass fucking celebrity status. That shit fake as hell, man. Nobody want to deal like that. I love being able to move around like I do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, are you for no fame? Man, get the fuck out my face. I'm trying to get me some goddamn groceries, man. Shit. I'm just trying to go in the store, be in and out, pump gas. I ain't with all that. That's me. Maybe you niggas like that shit. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it pushing. I ain't with all that shit. Anyway, y'all, it's enough of me talking trash, man. We about to get out of here. This has been a short. But you know, tomorrow I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna be back tonight for the members. So stay tuned. For No Fame Elite. Shout out to all the supporters. Everybody tapped into the channel in the bushes. Y'all know we family around here. And at the end of the day, we're gonna keep it going. So episode 469, we done. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. One. Yeah, that's a fact. Yep, the Jeffersons represent. That was a time when black people was coming up. So you gotta remember that all that shit go together. See, good times represent the black struggle. That was the 70s, things of that nature showed that project life. But at that same time, when the 80s was coming in, the 80s turned into corporations, black celebrities, blacks on the come up, blacks graduating college. That's what the Jeffersons represent when black people started being successful in America. That's why the song Moving On Up and all that. George Jefferson represented the black man and woman, his family, Weezy. They represented the black family that made it. And he didn't cross over and take no shit. He was still himself. That's what that really represents. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's jewels within the Jeffersons as well. And that's why most of us had to watch these things coming up. Because the Jeffersons represented black success. Don't forget that.